what brings me to conventions? I think mostly to meet the fans. I mean, it's so, how can you not feel great when people are excited to meet you and they want to talk about the work you did? I mean, truthfully, your family's kind of sick of hearing about it. Hi, I'm Terry Farrell, and I'm most known for Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Back to School, Becker, Hellraiser 3. I guess it depends on what you like to watch. I had just bought my first house. I was 27, I think, and I was so excited about that. I was thinking, this isn't enough money to make me want to do this movie, but what are you doing next? I mean, I didn't say that money part, except for now on film. And he said, well, I'm doing Hellraiser 3, and I went, Hellraiser? Are you kidding? I love Hellraiser 1 and 2. Especially Hellraiser 1, and doesn't that turn out to be interesting in my life? So anyway, I came back and I read for it and I got it, and a year later, I got Deep Space Nine, but lo and behold, who am I working with but Andy Robinson? It was like, oh my God! I mean, it's so great that Andy and I have Hellraiser and Star Trek Deep Space Nine in common. It's just so crazy.
Jeffrey Combs, I don't know, Reanimator, The Frighteners, From Beyond, Star Trek, multiple episodes. I just want to say I'm innocent. I didn't do it. SpongeBob, I saw the very first episode. I got kids, and my daughter was the perfect age for SpongeBob. Nickelodeon was on all the time, so I'm seeing the ads for this acid trip new kids show. And it did not disappoint. I thought it was genius right out of the box. And I never would have dreamed that one day, many years later, that they would call and ask me to do an episode. Bucket list.
My name is Ian James Corlett, and I think I'm most known for being the original English voice of Goku from Dragonball Z. Acting for dubbing is it's a really different art because there's a real craft to it. It's almost like math, right? You've got this and you need to fit it in there. So the really good dubbing actors find ways to make it not sound so choppy to make it fit. Like, you know, I know you talked to Drummond. He's a really good dubbing actor.
My name is Brian Drummond, and I'm very well known for a little meme that you might see right here. OG Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z, the very first voice of Vegeta, English Vegeta, in Dragon Ball Z. And responsible for this meme, I apologize. Also the voice of Ryuk, the Shinigami from Death Note. I showed up to the session planning to read for Light's father and a couple of other characters, and saw this amazing image of Ryuk, and I was like, I want to read for that guy. Like, he looks so cool. And they handed me the side, said, sure, come up with an idea. And in 5 minutes, I thought maybe it'd be raspy and a little older sounding, and a fun, interesting laugh. And some age, because he's a death god. He looked like a smoker, so I don't know, I wanted to give that vibe. But yeah, sometimes you have 5 minutes, sometimes you have a few days, but that's where the acting training comes in play. You gotta be able to go through the Rolodex of ideas really quickly and pull from what you know you can do and see if it works.
Hey everybody, I'm Alessandro Giuliani. I am here as many things, but primarily as the voice of L in Death Note. I didn't match the original performance, so I've never actually heard the Japanese version per se. I think that's kind of hopefully what made it feel so original.
I'm Andrew. I'm Sam. And I'm Jonathan. And we are CarBot Animations. CarBot Animations. Yeah. I'm an animator. I'm not, but I put the sound effects in the animation. Yeah. I am also an animator. Yeah, we make cartoons that look like YouTube. YouTube cartoons that look like that. Yeah, or like this. Or like this, yeah. Very cartoons. And what we make cartoons about is games that we love. We make fun of those games, and then we make little cartoons. This is our version of Elden Ring. Yeah. This is kind of it's more colorful than this. This is more... Yeah. We love Elden Ring. We love Heroes of the Storm. We love a lot of
Super
Nintendo
Smash.
games. Super Smash Brothers.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. Mario Zelda.
Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike.
Diablo.
Diablo.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah. I mean,
We went
I
to-
dig the outfits. You know, everyone has been extremely nice.
Oh yeah.
So nice.
Yeah.
I didn't expect my wallet to be so scared. So
Yeah,
that's
true.
the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw a samurai version of Boba Fett and Darth Vader.
Oh, those were pretty
and it
cool,
looked
actually.
really
That's
cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I like that. That was sick.
Yeah, I mean, Star Wars is like, I always say it's like a pillar of culture. The way like the Beatles are to music, Star Wars is in cinema. And so I was a fan. I wasn't as big a fan as I am now, and I didn't know nearly as much as I do now about Star Wars. Hey, I'm Taylor Gray, and I'm here at Grand Rapids Comic-Con with Star Wars Rebels. I play Ezra Bridger. I got an audition from my agents, and I sent in an audition, and then I went in and met with Dave Filoni and the producers at Disney, and then they offered me the gig.
Hi, I'm Joe Caroni, and I'm a Star Wars artist and comic book illustrator. When I was a kid, Boba Fett was super mysterious. It was a fascinating character to me. Plus, he was really detailed. He had all these weapons. He had all this armor. Just so detailed and decked out, and just visually such a compelling character. So as I grew up and became an illustrator and artist, I just loved drawing that costume and that character. The other one would be Darth Vader because of how iconic he is to Star Wars, and his story is so tied to the larger Star Wars story, and plus they're my favorite characters to watch as well, just from a storytelling standpoint. So yeah, Boba Fett and Darth Vader definitely.
Hey guys, it's Karen Ashley. I'm Aisha, the Yellow Power Ranger on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. You know what? I always wanted to be an actress, and I went to an open call audition in Dallas, Texas, and I showed up and there were thousands of people waiting in line, and they were all waiting to audition for this show called Power Rangers, something I had never heard about, and it's crazy because I think I was the only person on this earth who hadn't heard about Power Rangers. I waited all day. I had about 30 seconds to impress the casting agent, and I must have done something right because she said, come back later because I want to videotape you for producers. And 4 days later, they flew me to LA to audition for producers, and I became a superhero that afternoon. That's the short version.
Very taxing, but we're professionally trained actors. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm a pro. What a doorknob. Anyway, the screaming is tough, but there are many techniques to avoid blowing out your voice, and that part of Goku I'm not that fondly remembering.
Our first animations were actually on the corner of some of our mom's favorite books. We would draw in the corner and do a flip animation.
Like a little stick figure fighting
yeah.
or whatever.
And then mom would be like, hey!
I think Ezra would have the spicy mayo on. Taylor would not have the spicy mayo on it. But we talked about going and checking it out. I saw those things everywhere, the pamphlets they had.
L does not discriminate when it comes to sweet things. If it has sugar in it, L will eat it. He will devour it. I think that the L dessert that you're mentioning involved Oreos, Nutella. I think if there was a strawberry involved, it would take it over the top. Other than that, the answer is a undeniable yes.
Everyone has been so great, so fun, to the point where we are seriously considering doing it again. So, yeah.